Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. This is Ephraim and you're watching Planting with Ep and Grace. Another day, another plant to discuss. Ito na naman ang inyong hardinalong kapitbahay nagsasabing, tara, usap tayo. Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. This is Ephraim and you're watching Planting with Ep and Grace. Kamusta kayo mga kapatid, kapamilya, kapuso at syempre mga kapitbahay? Narito na naman tayo for another discussion of a particular plant. And one of those plants that we're going to have is something that is magandang ilagay or isama sa ating mga landscape, especially if your theme is about desert plants. And that particular plant is called Pilocereus chrysostele. Yan. This is previously known as the Pilocereus chrysostele, Pilocereus chrysostele, Pilocereus chrysostele, and Cereus chrysostele. Hindi ko ginagawa yung mga pangalan na yun, but that is actually their name. That is the previous name of this particular plant. It's just evolved. Pero definitely, this plant is a nice addition to our landscape. At syempre, sa loob din ng ating bahay. Okay? So as you can see at this plant, this one or this particular cacti is actually a native to northeastern Brazil. Okay? So as you can see with its structure, this one kasi ay dalawa yung kanyang naging output kasi nagkaroon kami ng cuttings doon sa pinaka-base niya. Okay? As you can see, nagkaroon siya ng cuttings. So, cuttings doon sa kanyang pinaka-stems is actually being done para magkaroon siya ng mga tinatawag nating clumping. And it just happened na after we have cut this one into dun sa kanyang malapit sa base, yun yung nag-stimulate sa ating cacti to sa ating cactus para siya ay magkaroon ng dalawang stem from the base itself. Well, this particular plant is actually seldom seen for sale. Okay? The reason behind that, this plant is considered to be a low endangered due to local mining of the rocks where it occurs in the northeastern Brazil. So that means the reason why this particular is under the classification of low endangered, it's because of the activities in terms of mining some rocks in the area where it is being found. And another thing about this plant is it is also endangered because of some invasion of exotic grasses after the agricultural activities. So that's the main reason why it is being considered as under low endangered category. So the main thing here is it is also important to have this particular plant. It's because this is the way on how we could continue the survival of this Pilocereus chrysostele. Okay? So, as of its structure, this is a type of fleshy type of cacti, and columnar yung kanyang structure. At yung kanyang spines, as you can see, medyo significant yung kanyang mga orange type na ating nakikita. Okay? So, ito naman ay maliliit siya, maninipis na spines doon sa ano. Aside from the parang doon sa kanyang hair-like na spines doon sa loob ng kanyang body. So halos it seems to be that this particular spines is actually two layer. The first layer here, which is the outside part, has this significant individual spikes na mayroong alternations doon sa kanyang pagkakalagay. And the other one is, or the second layer naman, is yung parang hair-like structure. Thus, it came to its name as the Pilocereus. Yung Pilocereus, it only means that very hairy. Okay? Mabuhok, kumbaga. That's the reason why it is called as under the family of Pilocereus chrysostele. Okay? So, this one will grow definitely as a columnar plant. Which tends to branch dun sa malapit sa kanyang base or near to its base. So that's the reason why we have to cut this one just to initiate or just to stimulate yung pag-branch niya sa baba. Kasi if we're going to replant this one with this particular column already, so I'm going to put this plant with underground yung kasama na tong part na to. Okay, so ilalagay ko na siya ipaplant ko na siya with this area na already. Okay, or dun sa malapit sa base na. So that it will definitely produces more of its branches. Okay, or more of its structure. So as you can see, dun sa pinaka bottom niya, there you have there already nag-start na siyang magkaroon ng another branch dun sa pinaka bottom. So this one, as you can see also, this is quite different from other columnar cactus because of the color nung kanyang spikes or yung kanyang thorns. As you can see, this is straw colored spines. Ibig sabihin medyo may pagka-orange yung kanyang spikes. So in its natural environment, this particular plant can grow up to 3 meters. Okay, in natural environment. Pero if we're going to keep this one in a pot inside our house, so hindi niya kaya ma-attain yung ganong klase ng height. Because of the reason that it has a limited area, aside from the fact na hindi siya masyado nakakuha ng araw or sunlight. Okay? But definitely this one loves sunlight. And also I exposed this one dun sa labas sa balcony so that it will get lots of sunlight. So occasionally I put this inside in the house just to change the theme in the house. Okay? So in terms of the care tips of this particular plant, what is the soil mix? What is the soil that I use? So I use here the fast draining soil mix. So hindi ko siya nilagyan ng coco coir. Instead, I put here 80% of pumice rocks and 20% river sand. Occasionally, I put some fertilizer on this one. Hinahalo ko siya. Pero I'm not using yung mga fertilizer na water base or yung dinidilig. I use the granulized or yung tinatawag nating slow release fertilizer or the granular type of fertilizer. The reason behind that is the granulized type of fertilizer has a slow process of releasing the fertilizer para ma-sustain yung nutritional needs of this particular plant. Now, since that I'm using fast draining soil, I'd rather have that slow release fertilizer so it maintains primarily the needs of this plant. Watering. So, watering, this plant, you have to provide this plant with weekly water only, not a daily type. Kasi pag daily type, definitely, we are exposing this plant to rotting. Okay? All cacti that is actually exposed to or sit in water definitely got rots. Okay? So, hindi natin gustong makita na yung ating cacti ay mabulok. Okay? So, light needs, again, they need bright light. Okay? So, in terms of the propagation of this plant, as I've told you a while ago, we cut the stem. Okay? So, definitely, the plant can be propagated through stems. And don't worry kung kayo ay nag-cut ng stems kasi the other part of the stem is a good way to propagate our plant. So, pwede ka pang mag-create ng another plant. However, wag din na kayong mag-worry regarding with yung natirang plant or natirang part ng ating cacti. Okay, ng ating cactus. Kasi, it definitely grows another or branches doon sa pinaka-cactus natin sa ating plant. Okay? So, guys, if you want to have something like this, maganda siyang ilagay sa loob ng ating bahay, especially if your team is on desert or yung seriscape na tinatawag natin sa labas o yung mga rocky landscapes. This will be maganda siyang part ng ating landscape kung yun ang ating gustong ipakita at ating gustong medyo maiba naman yung theme ng ating bahay. Kasi as you can see, puro na tayo mga tropical plant. So maybe siguro para maiba ng konti, we could medyo change tayo ng konting theme. We could look for the desert type of theme sa loob ng ating bahay. Well, I think that's all, folks. You're watching Planting with F and Grace, and please watch and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you may add to our list, our FB page, si Maria Gracia at ang Lihim na Hardin. Okay? So, see you next time for another plant that we're going to show you. Okay? So, for this time, goodbye!